Alright, so good morning, afternoon, night, whatever. Today's Monday. So I wanted to ask you something, because the other day I was on the bus and this girl was talking to Kenzie, and she was saying that there was going to be a solar eclipse at 11 o'clock, and I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense because the sun's not out at 11 o'clock. Well, and then I know you're gonna say, well, technically the sun's out all the time. It's just the Earth rotating or whatever. Okay, but that's the terminology I grew up with. That's what I'm gonna use, even though technically it's incorrect. But, anyways, the sun is not visible at that time of the day. So maybe it's a solar eclipse on somewhere else. I don't know. And then she's proceeded to say that maybe it was a lunar eclipse. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's my question. Here, I kind of wanted to talk about, like, self-worth, I guess, a little bit. This guy at work decided to tell me a story about how when, he's created a few businesses, and he had a guy steal from him, and he just kind of said, you can steal from me. It's, he knew about it, and he wasn't going to do anything about it, because he knew that that guy was going to be known as a thief his entire life, and he was going to be known as a good hard worker. So, myself, I really try to be a good person so that I just feel better about myself at the end of the day. I mean, some people can go home, or they can lie, and they can cheat or steal or whatever, and they can go home and still feel good about themselves. I'm not sure how that works out, but every day I try to, go home and just be like, am I proud of what I did today? Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I didn't work to the hardest that I could have, or maybe I procrastinated, I wasted some time, but I always try to work on it every single day. So, my mom and I just signed up for this thing called the Big Climb. It's climbing the Columbia Tower, and so let's look at that tower if you're unsure of what it looks like. So, the tower is about 788 feet tall. Technically, we won't actually be climbing it vertically by like rock climbing or something on ropes, but climbing the stairs. It's about 1,311 stairs. Put that in perspective, my house right here, it's a two-story house, obviously. The steps are it's only about 13 steps, and I figured it out that I have to do that about 93 times. I've looked at these steps, they're pretty steep, so it's going to be pretty interesting, but should be a lot of fun, and I'm sure my knees will hate me at the end. But anyways, if anybody wants to donate to it, I have to reach at least to 100, which shouldn't be a big deal or whatever. It's 10 people, $10. Should be able to get that, no problem. But this is me with a bad tattoo. Bye.